Kalispera Siolus. Welcome back to Tom Plays Civ 6 for Absolute Beginners. We are back with Pericles and the Greeks. And I'm really hoping we're going to seriously build some settlers. However, other things must also happen, so we're still exploring. We found another city-state, which has given us progress towards political philosophy, which is good. A little boost. They want us to trigger an inspiration for early empire. Okay, not totally sure how to do that. So this is another city-state. We didn't discover them first, not surprising. So we don't have any envoys yet. We want as many envoys, especially in these three, as possible. Okay, so we've improved our holy site as much as we can. We do need monuments. We've got an option for traders, we do need them, but before anything else we need settlers. As many as we can make. We also need to keep an eye on Cleopatra's settlers. Okay, we have discovered sailing, which is good. So our next discovery, the wheel might be good, simply because it allows us to build a water mill. So I don't think the water mill's basically... Oh, drat. I've walked right into a barbarian. I was hoping that it was one of Harold's troops, who at present probably shouldn't attack us. He quite likes us right now. Oh, on the plus side, it looks like they're fighting the city-state. And losing badly. Still, maybe we should try and circle round. We do need to explore, but don't want to get another scout killed. It does say major victory though. Okay, let's try it. So we won, but unfortunately that has put us in range of some warriors who are probably going to utterly destroy us. So... not just yet, and I've just heard something that seems to sounds to me at least like more barbarians. Here we go. Yes, we've got a barbarian scout who spotted us. I'm going to see if we can take them down, but probably not. There's a barbarian slinger, so we're going to have a fight on our hands. Remember that we do have an advantage against barbarians, so hopefully that will allow us to win, but I think we'll have to forget about the scout. Ooh, upgrade to archer. I'd love to, but we should probably press our advantage for now, because that will damage them. You tend to find that when a unit's damaged, they do less damage themselves, so it's well worth damaging the unit if you can get the first strike in. We have discovered the wheel already. Right, what do we have a plus towards? Horseback riding and masonry. Masonry is more useful, I think, at the moment. Okay, bizarrely, they don't seem to have retaliated. And promotion. Just move you there. In fact, why don't we move you into their lands and then fortify until healed? That should do it. Okay, so they're running away. That's odd. Seem to have been randomly evicted. Okay, I'll still fortify until healed, and okay, I'm still going to attack. But we do want to upgrade them to archer. Now here we go. So we've upset Harold because we don't have a navy. So we're going to upset Cleopatra because our army isn't strong enough. Oh, I see, they're enforcing the border. Right, I see, fair enough. And we're going to upset Harold because our navy isn't strong enough. We really could do with finding some better civilizations and care about something other than military might, because that really isn't what we're about. Okay, we've gained an envoy, which is brilliant. I've also discovered mysticism. So, although I did like this production in all cities, we should try to get a great profit as soon as we can. It's very important. So this was a great people, if you remember. Oh, hang on. Yes, fine. Let's confirm these policies. So the first thing we need is a great prophet, although it looks like someone's already trying to get a great scientist. I kind of feel Hypatia should be ours, really. Pretty sure she's Greek. I don't know if we'll be able to catch them up now anyway, though. And there will be others, so nothing we can do. Plus, we primarily want writers, artists and musicians, because we're going for culture. But we do want to found our own religion. So let's do that. I'm going to keep attacking. I don't want them bringing barbarians back. Choose a new civic. Alright, we need to grow our civilization to at least 6 well, the whole civilization. It must be nearly there. But we've already got a boost to craftsmanship. So, we have gained a new envoy. Scientific, cultural and trade. Well, we definitely want cultural if we can. So it should give us a bonus, +2 culture in the capital. That should give us a bonus to our regular culture up here. And we can now build walls, which I do like to do if we can. Okay, our only boost now is horseback riding, although we do still have pottery to gain. So we should probably do pottery first. We've made a settler, which is brilliant. And that would be good. However, first things first, let's build a water mill because that should give us additional production and should allow us to build other things faster. Okay, these guys we really need to get settled somewhere as soon as humanly possible, but we also can't afford to have them captured. I'm kind of thinking, can we get them there? Unprotected would be a really bad idea, I think. So let's just move them there for now. We really need to at least take down this scout if we can. So I'm just going to skip turn. I think I'm going to have to send the slingers unless we can get that warrior back. Okay, so this is Cleopatra, who considers us weak militarily. Right, well that is very upsetting. Oh, we've got a boost towards early empire, which should have given us a free envoy for Kumasi, which is great. Okay, but these barbarians have managed to basically trash our temple, so not good. Now ideally what we should be doing is bringing this warrior back to escort of a settler. Unfortunately we've left it too late, so let's make these escorts instead. We're also going to have to repair this holy site though. This is a warning saying it's been pillaged. A slinger unit is available for promotion. I'll do garrison because usually that's what I use them for. I also want to upgrade it. Unfortunately this is really holding up. Wow. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to have to bring our warriors back to the city. Because that city is really going to need defending. Wonderful, right. Okay, no, I don't think we're changing anything. Right, well let's upgrade them to an archer to start with. I'm going to pull this warrior out, if I can. And let's see if we can get them there. I don't think that should be close enough to Cleopatra to upset her. It will upset Harold, I imagine. Or might not. But it gets us closer to Stockholm and it gives us a bit of a border, which will be nice. Okay, we've had a boost to a few things, but writing is one we could do with. Help us with science. Thought we might have an option for a new government then. Should have known better. Right. There are a few of these. Early Empire. It's going to give us a few options. That early empire will allow us to build settlers faster. So let's get that before we build any more settlers. We are going to need some, but I'm starting to think we may need military stuff a bit more. Okay, apparently our settlers have set off without us. I think because we upgraded the unit. So we'll just put them back together. Right, the only thing we have a bonus towards is horseback riding now. I'll keep going there. I'm heading to this one because it's supposed to be good. It's in a grey area, but I think that basically just means we're a bit close to another city, so not too worried about that. We really need more military though. I could do with that archer being built faster. Possibly next time we get a chance. Ah, someone's killing city-states. We should possibly switch to a policy that allows us to build units faster. Okay, built a watermill, gives them the boost to construction, which is good. Right, let's repair the shrine. So that's usually quite quick to do. And I'm going to do some exploration down here because it seems to be safe again. We don't have any improved areas, so we don't need to worry about these barbarians pillaging anything. We haven't had a builder active here, so hopefully we can just fortify and wait them out, and maybe they'll attack Cleopatra if we're lucky. We can always hope. Slightly more barbarians around here than I'm used to. I am deliberately playing pretty peacefully. Might still be worth us attacking them opportunistically because it will give experience to our warrior unit. So, in fact, yeah, let's do it. Okay, they're in place. Probably won't upset anybody actually, although part of me is wondering if we should actually push it further and head there. It is a better location, I have to say. It's between a couple of rivers. It won't take us much longer to get there. Okay, so we finally have our shrine back, so we should be working on that. Let's build a monument because we really should be building our culture. I would like to start doing trade. Okay, they're attacking our city. We've already entered the classical era. Production towards ancient and classical era melee, anti-cavalry and ranged units. Unit combat strength from fighting barbarians. The problem is they're currently attacking us, so I might leave it till next time. Colonization is the one we wanted. Okay, research. We've gained a boost towards construction. And we have a boost towards state workforce and military tradition. Either would be good, although conscription might come in useful. A barbarian archer, they're getting more advanced. We may be in trouble. We're still looking for tribes and no one else has discovered, so I'm trying to head into areas where the other nations aren't. But unfortunately that does tend to increase the chance of barbarians. So we better get out of there pretty pronto and try and get far enough away that we can safely rest. Going to found a city here, probably going to upset Harold. And we have our prophet, Lousy. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, and anyone's going to do, is build an archer. Because honestly, I feel like I should be pulling my archer out of there anyway. Because at present, Athens is undefended. And you at least have other nations around you that might discourage barbarians, which Athens does not. So we just need to move our great prophet onto our holy site to found a religion. So, we are ancient Greece. What religions do we have? Buddhism, Catholicism, Confucianism, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, Eastern Orthodoxy, Protestantism, Shinto, Sikhism and Taoism. And none of those seem appropriate for ancient Greece. To me, Zoroastrianism, still not really appropriate. So let's go with... I don't know what we call it really. The Greek pantheism. There's not actually a name for the Greek religion that I'm aware of. It's a pantheon, they worship the gods. I really want to call it Zeusism, it doesn't sound very good. Actually, thinking about it, Pericles is most famous as the first citizen of Athens, so maybe it should be something to do with Athena. Athenism? I mean, it sounds odd, but most of the others are ism of some kind. Athenism. Yeah, fair enough. Worship of Athena. That seems fair. Right, so we're going to try to put this towards culture as much as possible. So what we've got here is choral music. Provide culture equal to their intrinsic faith output. Now on the other hand, there are also reliquaries. But then how many relics are we going to end up getting? I'd love to get them, but general culture is probably better. And what else do we have? Holy Site of Theatre Square, following this religion, provides +1 faith or +1 culture, so that's good. World Church, +1 culture for every 5 followers of this religion in other civilizations. I wasn't planning on being particularly evangelical, so I might go for this one instead. That's going to boost our theatre squares. I think it's an Acropolis for us. So there we go. Athenism. And we've got some progress towards theology, which is also good. Okay, so let's attack these guys. They've run away, which is unfortunate. We can't get at them now unless Cleopatra lets us through her borders, which I doubt she will, given she seems to kind of hate us. So we should probably fight our way back to the city. Okay, should consider seeking land elsewhere. I doubt he would care, but I will apologise anyway. And just try to run out the clock. Okay, that's good. We're attacking someone else. And we might even have a chance to attack them now. So I'm going to move here and hopefully get a chance to heal. Oh, I see. Fair enough, I'll just move into the woods. They can always attack us, should they wish to. Okay, so we've gained the only great prophet that we need. So I'm going to put some points into great scientists now. I mean, actually, Pericles does seem to have been a patron of sciences and arts. So although he seems to be heavily cultural here, maybe he's weak, he has denounced us. Can be a precursor to attacking, but it might just mean he hates us. So yeah, although in civilization it looks like they've decided to emphasise his cultural credentials, he was also a great scientist. And we do need a certain amount of science. Okay, so Athens. I am thinking, now we have a monument, that we should make a trader. Although, goodness knows who we're actually going to trade with. We may have to trade with our own cities at this rate. Eritrea, that's fine. We knew they were coming. State workforce, great. So that would give us the option of conscription, which would reduce unit maintenance and allow us to make more money. We can also do this. It doesn't look like they're attacking us right now, so I might tentatively switch to this one. Try and get our archers made, because we have two cities making archers. So range units, quite important. And the capital, do we still want that? +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital. +1 production in all cities. This might actually be more useful now. Now that we have an alternative source of faith. Hopefully we're about to get an alternative source of gold with a trader. So, okay, now this is good. We've got a chance to change our government to something better, which would be brilliant. So let's go ahead with that. Who's this? Oh, it's us. Oh, I see, we've sent our archer back. Brilliant. But the archers aren't going to take as long now, which is great. We've got to remember we don't have the advantage anymore. But on the other hand, we might be able to dispense with a warrior very soon, which is great. I want the warrior back in Athens, and I want Athens to build another settler. Maybe try and have every city build 2 settlers. Okay, great. So, okay, we do not currently have a boost, but we are... Oh, that's a question. What does it take to make a trade route? Does it happen as soon as we start? Or is it only once they've really finished? So is there anything that we are unlikely to get? Okay, well, we have got a city on the coast, a city on a river, city on another river. I don't see us making an aqueduct. Or, in fact, owning 2 galleys, which will cost us less. We might have a chance of getting an iron mine. 6 policy slots. Classical Republic might have that. Yeah, there's a few of these we might actually get boost towards, whereas 2 galleys, unlikely. Don't have a lot of interest in navies right now. Oh, we've fulfilled our promise to Egyptian Empire. Brilliant. So we can now build a city here, which will certainly help with the iron mine. So that is fantastic. Let's just heal the warriors up. And we can start looking at making some more settlers. What did they want? They want a Eureka for celestial navigation. Okay. Right, we now have an option to build a trade route. Going to be interesting. So, okay, so this is our first attempt at a trade route. Basically, we built a trade caravan here, and you can see all the options we can choose. They're all listed along here. So there's two benefits to trade routes. One of them is we will start getting this every turn. You often find that ones to foreign cities give you more benefits. Having said that, oh yeah, I mean that's not bad, the production's good and we get some food, but if we go to Egypt we would get much more in some ways. We're going to also get science from Stockholm, culture from Kumasi, and +5 gold from Lisbon. Lots of money. Now the other thing that trade routes do is create roads, which can be very useful for moving troops around, of course. Which might be a good reason to do it to our own cities, even though that doesn't give us the same monetary advantages. Production might be useful. Let's do one to Eritrea, simply because we do want to send a settler down there soon. So I'm going to select Eritrea. Gradually develop roads. Oh, there we go, we did get the boost straight away, so we could actually have gone for the currency, because we would have got the boost before we'd done that much research on it. But never mind. Right, Athens. I want to build another settler in Athens before anything else. Could possibly do with switching to the cultural thing that gives us additional settlers, but it's possible that when we change to a classical republic, which I probably will pick, we will find that we have 2 economic slots anyway, which would be great. Alright, let's try and take these guys out. It's all good experience for our warriors, if nothing else. Okay, the archer should be fortified, but I do want that warrior over here to escort the settler. Could do with upgrading the unit, but we haven't had that option, so I'm guessing it means we don't yet have the technology. Brilliant. We can change government, so we get a chance this turn to change government for free. Normally you'd have like anarchy, like a revolution. I think realistically we're going to be going for classical republic. I think oligarchy is good for melee, for attacks. Autocracy can be good for wonders, but classical republic gives us bonus great people points, which is what we really need for culture. Okay, so brilliant. We're going to do +50 production towards settlers. We're going to gain... first envoy you send to each city-state counts as 2 envoys. That is probably useful at this stage. So let's go with that for now. And we've also got a wildcard policy. We don't have enough wildcard options. We soon will, but until we do, how about we try and gain more influence towards them as well? So we get the best of both worlds. Normally I go for this one, but as long as there's any city-states that we don't have any envoys at, it's worth having this, because it gives us 2 envoys for free. Well, 1 envoy for free. So let's go with that. I'm wondering if I should chase this guy or not. I couldn't catch him anyway, I don't think. Okay, fortify our archer. We do want to watch our archer because they should be able to defend the city now against any attacks. Right, let's get military tradition because... Seriously, just thinking, because it only takes 3 to gain. So it's faster. Right, okay. Eritrea has made an archer. I feel that the next thing should be a settler. We should go straight for settlers, especially because we've got this plus to settlers being built. Although builder would have been arguably a good idea as well. Oh, this is good. They've come to us so we can kill them. Fantastic. Very kind of you. So we definitely need to heal up. Just going to send a scout over here, fill in the map. Fortify until healed, but I do want them up there, so I'm going to keep fighting my way towards them. Right. to decide where to send our scout next. Down here had a bunch of barbarians, so it's a bit dangerous. How about over here? Actually, maybe we should go west. Let's go to natural under Mount Kilimanjaro, which is good. The question is there any chance of us getting it into our borders? There is a chance. We should go and do that immediately. First chance we get. So our new settler is going to be settling near Mount Kilimanjaro. If we possibly can. Okay, Massey's killing barbarians, I see. Okay, we don't have any military slots. Okay, so that will have slowed down our archers again. But not a problem. We do have options for great generals, but we don't have a lot of use for great generals, so I'm going to keep as we are. For now, choose a new civic, games and recreation. We have a boost towards it already. Ooh. Okay, now archers have got a range of 2. So in theory we might be able to hit those settlers. Okay, well let's follow the archers for now, because we're going to need an escort. I'm going to move you within Ephesus. I think I might head west actually, past these guys, because there might be unexplored areas, whereas I'd imagine Harold has explored the areas to the south. Okay, Athens has made its second settler, which is fantastic. Very happy about that. So, your next move, not sure how much use there is in Stonehenge, given that we've already got our great profit. Seriously wondering if we should build a campus. This looks like a good place for a campus, next to a mountain. We do have to buy the land, but that's fine. The other areas seemed a little too valuable. This will help us start working on our science. So even though science is not really what we're going for, we do need to keep up to date if we can. Otherwise our military will be even weaker than they are already. Okay, so settler forms together. We want to be next to Mount Kilimanjaro. I might build a city in a swamp. Is that a swamp or a jungle? No. Oh, rainforest. Fair enough. There's an argument we should go there. I'm just thinking it's more equidistant between Athens and Ephesus, so we won't be treading on each other's toes quite as much. But mostly I just want Kilimanjaro and the borders, because I'm thinking of tourism in the far future. Brilliant. Getting a bonus towards machinery. Oh, recruit a great admiral. Not that keen to do that, unless it happens by accident. You fortify until healed. They have built an archer, which is brilliant. So I now want you to build either a water mill or a settler. Build a settler, because we've still got a bonus towards building settlers. Okay, that's not great. That's not great at all. Right. Okay, we have a problem. Right, you head over there. I might need to risk leaving the settler undefended, possibly. Not good news at all. We have a new envoy, so we want to, because if you remember we've got this first envoy we send somewhere is worth 2, we want to send them to Stockholm, and then we're going to change that policy next opportunity we get, which is very soon. Okay, so they've just plundered us. Right, so we will move here instead. 2 influence points per turn. We still don't really want a great general. we do have a few options. +2 gold from all trade routes and also unit maintenance. Cost of purchasing a tile. Extra faith and gold. Oh, we only have one trade route. Maybe let's do a unit maintenance because we at least have 4 units. Okay, what's next? We will build an encampment. We probably will build a wonder, but maybe not in any reasonable time. I'm hoping we'll never be the target of a declaration of war, but who knows? And yeah, let's go for drama and poetry because we are going to need them, whether we have built a wonder or not. So they've managed to pillage our quarry, which is very upsetting. Who's this? This is our scout, so let's send them west. What's this settler doing? Are they going the right way? They are going the right way. That's good. On the other hand, it might be worth, yeah, just getting them over there. Our warrior is ready, which is good. They can head over here to start helping out with this city. So I'm thinking we build a city next door to this barbarian outpost. We can pepper it with arrows from this archer while they're building their own archer, and our warrior can come in and take the barbarian outpost. It should allow us to... very annoying. Go for alert for now. Should hopefully no more outposts get built there. Plus we'll get 50 gold for taking it. So it's all good. I'm not actually sure what alert does with archers. One thing I do know is that when you fortify, oh my goodness. When you fortify, it's easy not to notice when enemy units come in range. So I was wondering if alert might be worth a try. I think I'm going to go back to fortify though. Okay, well, they're recommending here. Oh, is that because the river's nearby? Okay, let's go here. It's a shame that we're sort of encroaching on Ephesus. Just fortify until healed. You're too badly damaged. Okay, so we got a boost to a currency, so let's go for that next. Miletos, you need to build your own archer, because right now Ephesus is without one. Ah, we've got the sea over here. A little worried about these archers. The problem is, I think if city they won't be able to see to attack. Okay, so she is offering us money in exchange for open borders. I am actually going to say no, simply because, even though it will be useful, I think she wants to send settlers through. So I'd rather obstruct her movement as much as possible so that she's not settling into our lands, at least what I think of as our lands. Oh, we can cross small bodies of water now. Well, that's good. Let's do another ranged attack. I might want to start sending the warriors in actually, before someone else shows up. And takes this victory from us because it is worth 50 gold. Speaking of which, we should look at buying some units. Okay, that's unfortunate, in which case, well, we'll start here. But given those warriors are there, I'm just going to fortify again. Let's see what they do. Might be able to hit them with our archers. If our warriors can just hold out. That's a bit better. So I'm going to fortify until healed again. I'm just hoping they might be strong enough not to be instantly killed now that these guys have been weakened, but we'll see. They may manage to kill us anyway. Well, we've killed them. Fantastic. Okay, currency. Gain currency. So what should we go for next? We have no boosts available. So what are we unlikely to gain, especially anytime soon? Right, well, we don't have a government with 6 policy slots yet, so I'm guessing we're not about to get one. On the other hand, we don't seem to be about to farm resources, and this only costs 2 to get irrigation, so let's go for irrigation for now. Finding some new lands. I'm going to wake these guys up just to take this city. And you can head back to Ephesus because these warriors should be able to defend Miletos. I'm not going to be able to hit these guys, am I? I'm going to try and come around so we can start killing them before a bunch of barbarians start coming. Athens! Athens, what can you build? Well, to be honest, seeing as you've had a quarry damaged, I'm half wondering if we should build a new builder, because the builder can repair that quarry and can probably develop some other bits. Okay, scout attacks archer. So they've just been waiting for our archer to leave so they can attack us. Right, you head into the city and fortify there. So what are they planning to pillage next, I wonder? Never mind, let's try and kill these scouts for now. To be fair, the pillaging shouldn't be too much of a problem because we're building a builder who will be able to fix it, whatever it is. That sound effect, I think, meant that we've noticed a new barbarian outpost. Let's bring the archers back here. They've run away again, which is good. Okay. So I still think that an aqueduct is unlikely. So I don't think we even need one here. I think they still count as being next to a river square. Could be wrong. Maybe I'll check. But let's build an aqueduct. I know it seems insane because it's going to take forever, but I think we can get boosts to every other technology. Right, you just fortify. Get yourself healed up. You need a promotion, so garrison. So it's an advantage in occupying cities, and mostly these raised units, these archers, are just going to sit in cities. Full defense. Okay, so my military's still not strong enough for you. Doesn't really surprise me. Looks like we've got barbarians showing up everywhere. Fine, fine. Anyway, we should be getting towards finishing any second. You can just fortify. You'll gradually heal yourself. You can fortify. And you have nowhere else to explore. So we'll head south of Harold's lands. Okay, right, I'm probably going to leave it there. Actually, one thing that might just be worth doing is checking whether there are any units we can buy. Any items, not necessarily units. So we can actually outright purchase a granary for Athens. I'm just thinking, let's make use of our money, seeing as we have some. So I'm going to outright purchase a monument so we get a bit more culture in Eritrea. And there we go, our money's gone down, but we're still gaining quite a bit every turn. And we've gained a couple of useful buildings, which should help us. So I think that's not too bad. We've obviously only managed to make 2 new cities, but we've got a settler on the way there, a settler on the way here. So I feel like we're going to hopefully get a chance to settle these areas. Should be good. It looks like we could probably build another settler here, because it doesn't sound like we had to make another promise to Cleopatra. We do need to make sure we don't settle too close to Harold while our promise to him is still outstanding. We should also, thinking about it, should also build some missionaries. Try to spread our religion a little, if only to our own cities, because at the moment Athenism is only in Athens itself. And if we can spread it maybe to Ephesus, it might begin to start spreading to these guys. Maybe Eritrea as well. Oh, she's got Buddhism. Fair enough, so she's probably less keen to have it spread, but we might have more of a chance with Harold if he doesn't have a religion yet. So maybe Ephesus would be the place to start. But we'll leave that to the next time. And yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you then.